Guys, this video is going to be specifically for females, and it's all to do with water fluctuations, how that can mask true fat loss. I think this is probably a huge problem for females. So many of you are obsessed with the scale, and almost literally everything goes onto the scale. If you don't see progress on the scale, you give up, or you think you're not making progress whatsoever. And this begs the question. So obviously throughout the month, during your menstrual cycle, you're going to suffer various degrees of water fluctuations throughout the month, and therefore it is absolutely paramount, even more so than males, that you're not just measuring your weight, you're actually taking measurements, doing pictures, body composition testing as well. So I know that's not the most accurate form, so even calipers can be inaccurate as well, but you're not just measuring the weight on the scale. Because I've got several clients at the moment. If we didn't have the measurements or the pictures, they'd be driven insane. Okay, so make sure you're measuring not just the weight, measurements, pictures, and the key thing with this, because quite often the weight can stay the same, yet you've dropped measurements, so therefore you've made fat loss progress. So quite often the water fluctuation can mask true fat loss, and it can play mind games with you. It can be difficult for a coach as well, especially if you're just measuring the weight, because therefore you're more likely to make changes even when you don't need to. So for instance, for me, if a client hits a plateau, we tend to make a change. It could be anywhere, it could be 5–10% of calories dropped, increased energy expenditure through cardio. However, if you're just measuring the weight, you're more likely to make that change earlier on, and therefore you'll get to a point where you get backed into a corner where you've dropped calories too low, you're training almost every day now, and then if you get another plateau down the road, you've got nowhere to drop from. You can't add in more training schedules into your time, so it's really important you're having a variety of measurement tools, then making changes only when you need to, not just doing it because you're only measuring weight, and the water fluctuations is masking true fat loss. And having said this, it's also important to consider that you don't use this as an excuse, because quite often, sometimes, if you haven't made progress, it's easy, oh, it's just through the water, I'm holding water at the moment, but it really depends. So don't be one of the people that uses it as a crutch to go off the nutrition and training program. That needs to be first. You need to be sticking with that 100%, and then measuring your progress using a variety of tools. You're not just relying on the weight. Okay, so I hope you found this useful. I know a lot of my clients, especially my females, this is a big topic that always comes up. Okay, so I hope you found that useful. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do by clicking on the button below. Have a good day. Thank you.